Hello everybody and καλώς ήρθατε to a brand new episode. I'm Babifly and today it's the second episode where we're gonna play Troy Total War, a game developed by Creative Assembly and published by Sega. The Total War series is one of my favorite ones, and the Iliad saga, the saga in which Troy is based on, is also one of my favorite. It was one of my favorite subjects in school. So we've already started out in the previous episode playing as the king of Lycia, called Sarpedon, and we already started playing out our turn, and right now I'm ready to actually click next turn. Let's see what's gonna happen. Not much, to be honest with you, because we're gonna fast forward the enemy's movement. We're not gonna get many things around right now. There are so many different factions that are playing with us. So, we've got a brand new mission telling us to issue a royal decree. Your people are eager to follow your orders, for it is through your wisdom that they will flourish. Issue a royal decree and they will be put to work. Available decrees may be viewed on the royal decrees panel, which is great. So right now we're already on the process of actually issuing a royal decree. We just need 6 turns until it gets activated. So everything is all right, Homer. Thank you very much for suggesting that. Okay, now back to work. Let's see what's going on. So we've got the neighboring regions of Tlos, and Tlos actually is owned by the Tlawans, our friends, essentially. And then we got the Arena, owned by the Pereans. I don't think that we've got...
Let's talk things over while we can.
Okay, Drakomachos, which means the ones who battles ogres. So Drakomachos is pretty much neutral towards us, but he is on war against the Tlawans, and the Tlawans are our friends. And to be honest with you, I don't want how to deal with him right now. I just don't want to, just give him a safe pass saying that, you know what, okay, everything's all right with you. Right now, he has a problem with the Tlawans, and I don't want to be involved. However, if I want to actually get something, I might, go for his throat later on. Here you see 3 different regions. All these 3 are actually uninhabited, and here you also see the mountain range, which means that we don't have these don't have any other neighbors. Here we got Kavnos, and Kavnos is owned by Triopion, and I think that these people are
Looks like
Achaeans.
a waste of time to me.
Yes, and he acts like an enemy as well. So yes, he has a military access partner, and he's an ally of Rhodos and Anthiada. I don't want to deal with him either. So do you know what? I'm gonna disregard him for now, but later on we definitely need to do something against him. So I think I'm gonna talk with the Tlawans and our friends here. So first of all, let's go for Mobola. Let's try to populate that region. Did he say let battle commence? Did you hit your head or something, Sarpedon? No such thing as battle is gonna happen anytime sooner. Okay, so 3 more units for Sarpedon, the Lycian winged chariots, which I really like, more ranged attackers, and come on, 1 more axe warrior. We've already got 3 Anatolian youths. It's gonna be okay. It's worth noting that these units cannot be recruited by anyone else other than a hero/commander, so expect only Sarpedon and his friends to be able to do that in the game. And we've already got a quest prompting us to get 12 units, right? Yes, and we need to issue a decree, which we are underway. Should we build something? What about Intel Mesos? I'm not interested about establishing an exotic goods storage because I'm gonna have one here. The exotic goods storage also gives us the option to increase our resource production by 1 in the province, but it depletes the. Okay, yeah. What's more? Do you know what? I'm pretty much surprised to see that we don't have a practice range, which means that we may have Eastern Slingers, but if we lose them, we won't be able to muster more of them. And by doing so, we'll be, if we build that, we'll be able to employ some hunters and armored Lycian archers in the future. So we need that, don't we? Yeah, yeah. I don't see a reason why to keep it out. Yeah, let's go for a practice range. What about here? These are administration buildings. So I wonder, well, we don't have enough wood right now. And as you might have already realized, we need wood desperately. Here we need Athena's cult. Athena. The last time that I actually played that, the game would actually ask of me to go for Apollo. I don't know why that's the case. Is it randomized or anything? I just wonder. Let me just double check. Please bear with me. So what does it say here? With prayer to Athena, +2 to recruit ranks of all units, +1 to local recruitment capacity faction-wide. That must be it. But what about Apollo? +3 to recruit rank of priestesses faction-wide? Yeah. Cult of Apollo, Cult of Athena. Okay, whatever. Can we offer an hecatomb for Athena? No, in 4 turns we'll be able to prepare another hecatomb. Yeah. What about a prayer? Do we need a prayer though? No, we have insufficient resources. So, okay, I'm gonna abandon this thought for now. I don't have that much of a problem with that. So I think we are okay. But what about the trade missions? I've got just 11 gold, right? And we are getting only 20. Okay, can we barter for gold, I wonder? Let's see what we can barter for. Okay, so our friends here have a non-aggression pact with the Carians. Okay, let's see. Does Triopen have any enemies? None insofar. Perea is here. And the Pelasgians are the ones found in Troy, so here. But am I interested right now? So they have lots of wheat to give me. They have gold. And I can offer them marble, stone. So can Priam offer me gold? Priam actually has too much gold. The king of Troy, wow. Okay. Okay. Hello, Priam.
I will always heed such a trusted comrade.
Oh, how noble. How nice of you to say these things to me. So let's make a single barter. I'm giving you 100 of my stone. Will you be giving me anything in return? How much gold are you gonna give me, king? $19, right? Okay, add it to the mix. We have a non-aggression pact. We have a military access. Yes, for sure, because he's the pillar of the Trojan front. We've got a defensive alliance. You don't have a war right now. I think we're okay. Okay. Come on, king, just give me 19 gold. I want to trade, to use this gold to trade with.
Quite so.
Thank you very much, dear king. Oh, he wanted iron, didn't he? I didn't notice that, to be honest with you, really. But it's okay for now. Okay. We've got the gold needed, so we're gonna ask of roads more Minoan relics. It actually paints a vivid picture that we get the Trojan money and divert this amount of money to roads, to their opponents, just because we want to pursue our own goals, which sounds really nice. So let's go for that. Cool. Hopefully this output is going to increase in the foreseeable future. And one last thing before I proceed, I don't know if you remember, but if we spend multiple turns in a settlement with low happiness, the happiness in the local province is going to increase more, and we're going to get the firm but fair, the improved version, as in get a +1 to that. But right now we're on the move, we really want to move around, so let's end. There's so many tribes, so many players in this game. I really like the variation of it. So laying the foundations, buildings constructed in your cities grant benefits to your faction, yada 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 yada, gameplay terms, construct any building. I've already done so, haven't I? Yes, I have. Come on, game, just, do you know what? Do I need to construct any building? Okay, let me construct the building just for you. Okay, before I do that, let's see, what kind of building do I need? Do I build a shrine or do I build an administration building? So administration building says +5% to food per turn from buildings, -5 to recruitment cost of all army units, +5 wood per turn from buildings. We don't get any. -3% construction cost of all buildings, +3 happiness. And we're losing happiness right now. Why is that so? Taxes, buildings. Is this because we built that in Kalinda? It was that, I think. -1 happiness, yeah. So, okay, it says you cannot issue commandments in provinces where you do not own all of the settlements. So if once I control Movola, then I'll be able to establish this commandment here, and I really need to increase happiness. At the current rate, there will be a rebellion in 102 turns. Yeah, well, whatever.
I keep my promises.
Okay, I'm gonna go there
Step up now.
to the border, because I really need one more unit to fulfill my duty. Okay, we've got 2 chariots here. I am gonna need the 3rd one.
Thus shall it be.
Spending our nice money over to charioteers. Okay, I'm gonna stay there. I'm not gonna move an inch because I really want this to happen. Otherwise, this is gonna stop. This is gonna get postponed for now. I can build training grounds here because it needs 1200 food and almost 200 iron, bronze. Should I go for that, or should I wait to build something else? Do you know what? I always go for improvements. So let's make the master field a training grounds. Lesson 1 is well stick 'em with a pointy end. I think I've seen this phrase too many times in many different games. So it's always welcome. It always brings a smile to my face. Should we conduct some sort of diplomacy? Keep in mind that we are not good at that. Oh, we're not reliable at all? Acts of treachery such as attacking increase your... yes. And what about our strength? This is your faction strength ranking rated against all existing factions. Okay. I don't know how they calculate the strength rank, but I'm willing to find out. So we've got stones to give, and can they give us wood? I want to establish some sort of trade between First of all, with allowance. Okay, they're defensive. More concerned with maintaining borders than expanding them. Conquest is not their business. Perfect. Reliable. What is agreed is set in stone. It's highly unlikely that this one will break a treaty or go back on an agreement. Diplomat. While not opposed to waging war, this one prefers to always attempt diplomacy first. And settlers. Seeking new lands to rule over is what drives this one ever onward. Well, the Tlaumans are quite peaceful folk to have as neighbors, so I want to be friends with them and I don't want to double cross them. Right now, I think that a non-aggression pact is our best interest.
Negotiating with King Sarpedon is a great idea.
Oh, stop it, you. Okay, non-aggression pact it is, my friend. Okay, let's offer a barter agreement. So, if you want this so much, then I'm gonna add something much more beneficial for myself in the mix. So I'm gonna give you 100 stone. Cool. How much wood are you eager to give me? Is it 300? Am I asking for too many? No, okay. 280. 260. 250. Okay, it's up in your alley. 54, 53. So 53 it is, right? Do you fancy that King Amphima here? Non-aggression pact, 100 for 253. That's perfect. How long does the non-aggression pact? It's eternal, right? But the barter agreement is just for 5 turns, and I'll be getting quite a good deal of wood. Agree.
I'm happy with that.
Thank you, King of Tlawa. Cool. Okay, we got so much wood here. Oh, we're losing wood now because of my idiotic movement, right? Okay, we'll be losing 17, so let's increase the output of Kalinda a bit more, because I've been doing stupid things here. Your king is not that bright, alright? Just accept it. And the next decree is gonna be with stones, I guess, because otherwise I'm just, Can I change it mid-time? Yes, I can. Okay, let's go for it. A royal stone it is. With stone we shall build a legacy that will endure the ages. Expand the warehouses at once. Now, 80 stone per turn. Cool. It's gonna take much longer than expected, but I think we're okay. Let's go. The music of the game is so good. Well, to be honest with you, music hardly ceases to impress me, but this one is so nice, is so atmospheric as well. So we completed the Master of the Troops mission. We got some extra food and bronze. Perfect. We laid out the foundations, building constructed on your city. Cool. We constructed the building, so we got more wood and stone. And God's love has withered away. They no longer look to us. Listen, Athena. A thriving settlement. Upgrade any settlement building. I'm literally in the process of actually upgrading. Did it say settlement? A settlement building. So when it says settlement building, it means these ones here, the ones with the orange border. These ones, whether it is a citadel or a quarry or something else. For example, Movola is a farm settlement. So yeah, Sivira is a province capital, and yada yada yada. So this settlement needs to be improved. So I need to have 190 gold for that. It's gonna take quite some time, I assure you. What about Kalinda? Oh, I cannot build it. I have the resources, but I need 2 population surplus. It's actually worth mentioning that the population surplus gets increased by the growth. So right now you see that the growth here is 95. The maximum is 405. Once we hit that, then we get a +1 in population surplus, and then this gets down to 0 and back and running back again. As soon as this gets to 2, then we'll be able to actually increase to upgrade this quarry to a large quarry. See, this is listed here, and here it says 4, so it's going to take quite some time, right? Okay, Sarpedon, go to Movola. To Movola or Movola, I'm not sure how this city is actually called. Okay, we need to give that, we can either colonize or do nothing, but being Sarpedon, we really want to go for the colony in Movola. So we're gonna invest, we're gonna lose these, and we're also gonna lose that many soldiers. So we'll definitely need to station ourselves and wait until we bring everything back to speed. So colonize. Lycia is ours. The entire province is ours. Now our people shall flourish. Now our people shall flourish. I mean, come on. Oh, was there a trespassing incident in the lands of Cavanos? Oh, did we act so brazenly? I didn't know. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care for them. Let them just wage war on me. Really. See here? We lost so many soldiers here because these soldiers actually populated this settlement. And see, now we revealed this piece of land here called Alavanda. This province contains a precious resource, Celestian iron, and they belong to Carians, who are our friends. The Movola actually produces white granite, and Kalinda is producing white granite, and Telmesos as well. So this output is gonna get increased to 3. So this one is gonna get plus. Why am I getting just 1 and not plus 3? Do I, let me just double check quickly. So do I actually need to have that? So 1 to precious resource production per 10 depletes deposit. Yes. Okay, so I have this question really, and it really bothers me because I want to find out what's going on with that. So shows how many units you have each precious resource, how many you receive per turn. Yeah. How can I get more? Okay. I don't want to know more about battles or anything. Well, it really bothers me, but I'm gonna search for it later on and be able to give you an answer on the next episode for sure, because I really want to capitalize on that. Okay, let's rebuild the ruined farm settlement in Movola and make it a farming village. We're just gonna need almost 600 wood, so easy. What about here? Mason's workshop. -7 influence over this province. So what about our Lelegan influence? So we got an influence of 19. So if we lose 7, we're not gonna lose 7, we're gonna lose 3 more. So if we lose that, we're still gonna have things to lose, right? I don't see a minus here, to be honest with you. But you see that the Achaean influence gets increased now. Okay, so let's build a mason's workshop. We're gonna get more stone, we're gonna reduce the construction time of all buildings and decrease the influence over this province. Cool, now that we've established control over the entire province, that is the entire province of Lycia, now we can issue a commandment. So these commandments actually offer us a boon, and as soon as we click on that, then it happens. Okay, do we want to go for a happiness? -10 construction cost of all buildings, plus 10 to administration efficiency for enacting royal decrees. So this actually boosts this up a bit. Happiness is good now. So do we want to reserve our resources? So let's do that. Issue the palace administration. We're going to reduce the construction cost of all buildings by 10%. Cool. I think it's okay. We're going to stay here with Sarpedon because we really want to reinforce this number here. So we want to make the unit whole again. And let's increase the rank. So Sarpedon actually gained a level. So do we want to go for immovable force or seize the moment? Right now his ability is Dread of Ares, which means that as soon as he gets 80 rage, not 80 rage, as soon as his rage bar fills up, then he can do this, the Dread of Ares, that says for 25 seconds, affecting all enemies in range of 50 meters, he can reduce their morale and stamina by 15, and stamina 15%. So immovable force says that even if he is dismounted, he needs to be dismounted in order to do that, he gains a bonus armor but has reduced speed. His bonus armor is 25, he gets a minus 60% of speed because he puts his shield in the front and shrugs off any damage. However, seize the moment, the time is now for the gods of Olympus, they see us and judge our deeds this day, and says for 40 seconds, affecting all enemies in 60 meters, the rage cost is 50. He gives them a minus 50% melee defense. Yes, this is gonna be it. Seize the moment, Sarpedon, it is your time, son of Zeus. And I want to get, no. Let's get more Minoan artifacts from the Rhodians. Perfect. Thank you. Yes, and let's end our turn. I'm on the fence about the Pereans. I really want to leave them as is right now. If at all, I would have wanted to actually get Perea as well. So developing a settlement, yeah. We upgraded a settlement building, yeah. And we got these resources. Yay, we got 8 now. So, it's from buildings that we get 108. Cool. Now we can build even more things. What about if we increase that? If we get a sheltered ship stance, we're going to be getting more growth, more food per turn, plus 7% to all resources, plus 30 to line of sight. Hell, why not go for upgrading the port? Let's do this. Ports back then in ancient Greece were so much crucial in an army's in the army's well-being. So commandment issued, the people were yes. Now that Lycia is secured, we have issued a commandment to benefit our people, because we are these kind of rulers. Cool. Once again, Sarpedon actually contributes to the happiness of the entire province, which is great. So the king is actually doing his job in the brand new settlement of Movola. We don't have anything else. Can we sacrifice? No, it's gonna start in one turn. Athena is not even interested in us anymore. She just offers. She has 30. Yeah, the cult of Athena feels as if we are neglecting the goddess. Let's hit next turn. I really like the sigils from the factions.
And reputation. Yet your enemies rally against you. Make the effort to expand your fighting forces and keep the foe at bay.
Yeah, that's quite. That's such a good advice. We definitely need to have maximum strength of our armies. Start the turn with 20 units in a single army. And that will do, noble Homer. Okay, so. Okay. Yes, you are. You are my friend. I don't want to get more chariots, but you know what? Having a fifth of our army consisting of chariots sounds like a good solution. Please do so. And we also get access to Eastern Slingers, so I want 2 of them, and then I'm gonna fill the entire remaining unit slots with melee units, like, you know, heavy axe warriors, because we don't have any. Yeah, we're gonna do this later on. Okay, so we have issue a royal decree. Yeah, in 4 turns. Our stance is mastering. While new units are being recruited in this army, it cannot move. Yeah, obviously. We can choose many different stances, how this army would behave, because this game is heavily based on combat and war. So I think right now we are done. What about building something else? No, we're upgrading our port. We don't need anything else. Wait a minute, hang on, hold on. What about this? +5 influence over this province? No. +20 to growth? No. +3 to happiness? We are okay with that. I think that when it comes to the administration center, I think we are okay with that. However, by building a vineyard, it opens up the opportunity to get a spy. If we build the chieftain's hall, we can get an envoy, which is good. However, I pretty much prefer to erect an altar, possibly to Athena, because that's what the game is all about, right? It says, loud and clear, improve your cult level with any of the following gods to increase the maximum number available. Athena. So we need to improve the cult's level in order to be able to recruit anyone from any agent. Okay, so I'm gonna go for an altar to Athena, but I'm gonna need 731 wood. So I'll need to ask someone to give me wood. Okay, we've got non-aggression pacts here. What about the Caris? They don't have much wood. I'm not interested in enemies. Do any of my friends have an abundance in wood? No. What about Perea? Yes, Perea has. Okay. You're defensive, reliable, you're diplomatic and settlers. I mean, you're trustworthy enough. So let's negotiate, Perea.
Let's talk things over while we can.
Let's issue a non-aggression pact. No, I don't want to do that really. Let's go for would you say a barter agreement? Okay, I'm gonna give you 100 of my bronze. No, I can't give you that much. What if I give you 10? Cool. How much wood would you give me? We're not talking much, right? I really don't want to give you more, because I'm getting just 65 per turn. Because my units get a lot. 65. What if I give you 60? How much wood would you be willing to give me? Not much, right? Okay, what if I tell you that we can be friends? Let's make an agreement. I hope I won't regret this in the future. So what if I give you 60? Cool. How much wood would you be willing to give me? Not 200, right? Cool, now we're talking. Okay. What about 77? No. What about 74? No. What about 72? No. What about 71? No. What about 70? Cool. Okay, I think now we're talking, my friend. Let's talk about non-aggression pact and us giving you 60 bronze and you giving us 170.
Leave it to me.
Thank you, Dracomache. But would we get enough? Right now we don't have enough to build an altar, right? Why am I pushing this hard? So, okay, I think we're gonna hit end of turn, but right now we're gonna wrap it up. Next time you're gonna see how we devote ourselves to Athena, goddess of wisdom, and hopefully she's gonna open up to us the chance of getting an agent, which is much needed. So thank you very much for watching today. It was a pleasure having you. If you liked what you watched today, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and if you also wish, click on the bell button so as to be notified as soon as a brand new video goes online. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully I hope to see you next time. See you. Bye bye.